Every mystery is like a meal. You just have to figure out the recipe. There's a start. Neighbors hear anything other than the music inside?
Not the one who complained, but the others might have something, but they're all out rehearsing.
Right here?
Yeah, they all perform there. She was a dancer. You could talk to him. I don't know how much you get out of it. A few minutes and they'll be blathering on about themselves. Artists, they're all kooks.
Every recipe starts with the ingredients.
Did you know each other?
Well, we performed at the same club every Tuesday at 10 p.m. She had the opening slot, and I performed a few hours after.
And what did you do?
Jazz piano? I studied at Berkeley. I got some pretty cool stuff, if you want to hear it.
That landlord was right. These artists are kooks.
Anyways, I spent all day practicing on my Steinway. Essentially no time to commit this murder I assume you're accusing me of.
So you were at the complex?
These fingers could not, simply would not, commit a crime.
Right.
A fried egg is a good dish on its own. But first, let's see what else is in the fridge.
Hey, you ever hear the one about the comic who got framed for murder?
Maybe the menu calls for grilled cheese.
So, where were you yesterday?
Working. Twerking. I work DoorDash, so I'm usually home late most nights. I think it was around 2 a.m., maybe?
It's a pretty late time to stay up till.
I mean, I'm used to it by now. That's usually when I go on for open mic. Hey, if you ever want to see a genius comic perform at 2 in the morning, swing on by. You'd be the only one! But the landlord was already in the hallway by the time I got back, so she was probably already dead by then. You're barking up the wrong tree here, buddy.
The cheese is there, but there's no bread. Guess it's just gonna be one of those nights.
And where were you at the time of the murder?
You can't pin your crime of the day on me. I was out performing until 3 a.m.
Slam poets. A likely suspect, but I can't do anything with this ingredient alone.
Still sounds tiring.
It's what I love to do, so I make time to do it.
That is dedication.
She just danced to random K-pop songs. My work is original.
Felt painful cutting even slightly into their layers. I can only fry an egg with what I have. Luckily, eggs are easy to crack.
I gotta tell you, it's not looking good for you.
If you're playing piano, how come your neighbor only hears the victim's music and not your so-called piano?
I didn't do anything.
This is missing something. Too bland to be complete. This recipe needs more ingredients. Bon appetit.
Hey, come here often? Yeah. Oh, these guys?
You're a bunch of goofballs. How old have you been?